Hey there, Internet, how's it going? Bringing you some news on Street Fighter V. Now, necessarily the game, well, now it's common knowledge now that the game is coming to PC and PlayStation 4 exclusively, and that there will be cross-system play between the PC and the PlayStation 4, essentially. And a lot of people, they have pulled up a few things about this game, you know, talking more about the analysis from what the trailer has shown us. And I can't necessarily see it. This game, it does, even though that this is an exclusive, the graphics from this game, they do seem to be on, it does seem to be upgraded from the previous PlayStation 3 system, not necessarily holding more of the comic booky feel. It seems more as that the characters are now put the art style now is trying to push them more towards an actualization or a realistic look, or pretty much at the very least something in between realistic and what was in Cross Tekken. So pretty much there is that. And going into the things that they do have in this game, it does necessarily seem like that they're giving these characters some type of ground bounces and giving them advanced juggles and such because Street Fighter was never really a game that was big on juggles, or pretty much at the very least you only see that in the Capcom Versus series, whereas that for this trailer you do necessarily see Chun-Li hitting Ryu like off the ground and then carrying him up into the air, and then doing another attack to slam him into the ground and hitting him again to continue her combo. That is things about this game which do kind of paint as hints to say like this is going to be in the actual game. And also they do put in these upgraded like instance modes, something that seems a bit reminiscent of Killer Instinct in a sense in which that characters, they do have instant moves in which that they do to give this specific character some type of like minor power boost or defensive boost or something like that. However, for this game, it seems though, or at least for Street Fighter V, it seems that like when they do it, they gain extra attacks or pretty much instead of, or at least like they go to this mode because it's like an EX mode now. Because normally in Street Fighter 4, if you do an EX Hadouken, you can hit them twice. However, for this one, when like or pretty much for Chun-Li, if you do the EX one, she will throw two Kikokens. And for this one, when she does her little power up mode, it seems though that like once she goes into it, she can do two of those or do two lightning legs and stuff like that. And the same thing can be said for Ryu, whereas that when he goes into like his power up mode, he shoots two of those, or at least like his Hadouken comes larger and it hits you twice. However, it does kind of make me wonder is that if this is in the game, are they taking out supers, or because they're leaving in ultras, but I'm wondering if they're taking out taking out supers and such, or are they planning on doing them another way? Another thing that I did necessarily notice is the fact that when Chun-Li, when she did enter her power-up mode, it seems as though is that for this game, they're planning on putting in elements into the game, because once she did that, it seems as though it's like this ink-like water was kind of coming off of her body whenever she would attack Ryu, and vice versa when Ryu would attack Chun-Li, you could see around his arms that he had lightning going around his arms and such, and pretty much lightning would encase his Hadouken, and pretty much the idea of that kind of goes further in, especially since that when he did do his ultra, he did the Denjin Hadouken, which is the one that from Third Strike, the one that if you charge it, it becomes unblockable, and you know, and if you are hit, if you hit with it, your character they do get like shocked with electricity like every so often. So that is something to think about. That this game, it does seem to be putting a lot of emphasis upon upgrading the game and borrowing things from alpha and most of the previous games, not stuff from their main number games, but you know, from the side games, because they're putting in guard crush, which is a big thing from Street Fighter Alpha, and they're putting it into this one, which can necessarily turn the tide in a battle if you're blocking too much, and paints the way for more a very offensive game. So that is something that I did notice. What do you guys think about that? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think that the thing that they're doing to Xbox and making this game a system exclusive only, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Please tell me down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. So please keep watching anime and keep playing video games. I'm out. I was sitting here debating, thinking about if I should talk about this or not, but with the recent news of Street Fighter V coming out, they have been doing a lot of things that kind of are making the gaming community worried about what they're doing, especially since like Capcom has gone out there to claim videos of people that they've given the go-ahead to make a video about their products, good or bad, and they're saying, no, cancel those videos. We don't want them using our trailers or anything else in their video. And it kind of got me thinking about some of the things in which that Capcom could possibly do to fuck this game up for a lot of people. And the biggest thing that I can think of is the on this DLC shit of them saying, we do have things in this game, we do have characters, or you know, we do have costumes, or we have stages in this game, and we don't want you to use them unless you give us like $15 just for these specific characters, just so they can get way more money. And that's something that is kind of bothering me a little bit, because they can fuck this game up like so many ways just by doing that, and lose a lot of people from supporting this franchise. And also, it's another thing to pretty much look at their track record for like, if it's like a mainline Street Fighter game, going all except for maybe the first Street Fighter game, going on from 2, 3, 4, they've had like 6, 7, 8 renditions of, like, well, not necessarily 6 or 7, but for Street Fighter 2, they've had four extra add-ons. For Street Fighter 3, they had 2 extra add-ons, going on from New Generation to Second Impact to Third Strike, and even this one for 4 of them making Street Fighter 4 to Super Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 4 are the arcade edition, going on to Ultra, and finally now they have this brand new Omega mode. So thankfully that one's free, so pretty much you kind of have to think about it like that. However, something like that could really turn a lot of people who want to get this game off of them saying, we have Street Fighter V, and then we have Super Street Fighter V, we have Ultra Street Fighter V, Omega Street Fighter V, you know, things like that, to pretty much pull people away from this game and saying, like, I don't want to buy it until the final one comes out. I mean, that's pretty much how most of the Batman Arkham games have gotten me, to where I'm not even going to buy a Batman Arkham game until the Game of the Year edition comes out, because I know for a fact that if I buy the game brand new, they will only release the game with everything unlocked when I finally go out and buy this final disc or something like that, which is the reason why I'm not buying Borderlands the pre-sequel, because I know that somewhere along the line they will release a disc that has everything unlocked. So you really got to think about it like that. So I'm not saying that to discourage this game. It is very awesome, and I do like the fact that Street Fighter has come, that they're still making relevant Street Fighter games to this day. So that is what I have to say about that. What do you guys think about it? Please tell me down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. So please keep watching anime and keep playing video games. I'm out.